Hey guys, it was the year 2006, my school days. I was in class 11th, in the month of August. All my friends had joined some coaching institute or the other, Narayana, Fiji, etc., for the engineering and medical exams. I hadn't joined as yet, and I joined it towards the end of August. I clearly remember, and it was the last batch of Fiji, and 2 weeks had already passed when I entered the class for the first time. 2 weeks of class had already gone, and I was really a shy kid. And to my add to my bad luck, I was not really doing good in school. I had been the topper throughout since 10th, and even in the class of Fiji, I was not doing good. There were questions that were being asked, and I used to try them, but I couldn't really get a hang of any of it. Teacher used to write a question, I used to try, but nothing worked. Most of the time I didn't even know what to do. And to top that, there were a few kids, especially one or two guys, who used to shout at the answers, and the answers were mostly correct. It was a lot of pressure on me, and I was a lot anxious. I had no idea what to do. None of my answers were coming correct. I was not understanding anything. People who had already joined the Fiji classes were knowing a lot of things. They were understanding stuff. People in school were also doing and knowing, and it was a new experience for me. I was getting a lot of pressure as well. Okay, so teacher used to write a question. I used to copy it. I used to think about it, but get no idea. And students are keep shouting, and at home you are being asked, "How is it going?" And you could do nothing but keep your mouth shut. So it was really a very embarrassing time, and I had no clue what to do with my life, what's going to happen, and how to proceed. Like, is this the end of me or what? Okay, but someday it happened. Maybe I guess after 3 classes, that is 3 weeks of the batch has already passed, and I started doing one thing. I started trying out the questions, and I started shouting out the answers as well. So it was the first time I shouted, and you can guess my answer was wrong. It was completely wrong, but I didn't give up, and I tried another one, and again I shouted. And to my amazement, it was wrong again, and the person who had been shouting out previously the correct answers, they were laughing. Okay, so this happened for 4 or 5 times, and when I answered the question again, it was right. I was myself amazed and excited because I knew it was just a fluke. I didn't really know the concept, but it was right. But it gave me so amazing confidence, and it brought a great change in me, and I learned one thing, which I will share. And then I did that for another 5 questions. I just shouted my answers, but amazingly, they were wrong again. But you know what? Today I learned a lesson. Just because I started trying, I started shouting out my answers, I began gaining confidence, and I knew something is happening, and it felt really good. It felt good even to fail. Okay, and that was a day that changed my life. From that day onwards, my enthusiasm towards my study work completely changed, and I actually topped that batch of Fiji. I started from my phase 1 exam, started topping from there, and eventually ended in number 1 batch, and eventually went up to IIT. It was a long time struggle, but you know what? That day it was decided I will make great things out of my life, clear the exam of IIT, and do other things. Is that day when I started shouting my answers even when they were wrong, and I learned that it's okay to fail, but the only thing that you need to try to succeed is to keep trying with enthusiasm and believe as if it's going to work. I did that for so many times, and eventually all my questions, especially in mathematics, I remember like it just took me maybe 3 more classes to get all my 90% of my answers correct, and that changed everything. That gave me the confidence, that gave me the enthusiasm. I began to help other students also, and I was back with confidence, right? And that was awesome. I think many of you would have also felt and gone through the same experience. So if you have, please write down your comments. Do like this, And if you find this story inspirational also in some ways, please share your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.